Cheers! It's Paul Romero out in Los Angeles, and I wanted to answer a question. I answered a question on Sunday about the fortress. I'm sorry, I just came back in the gym. I'm dying. It's really hot here in Los Angeles, so I'm drinking this Italian sparkling water. Okay, so the question the question in question was before I get to the question, somebody pointed out that they also love Prokofiev, and in particular the Prokofiev, the Dance of the Knights. The Knights, it's from a ballet by Sergei Prokofiev, Romeo and Juliet. Anyway, thank you for pointing that out, because that is exactly also one of the biggest influences for the Fortress tune, and I'll show you why. So in Prokofiev, let me turn this a little down. I apologize for awful audio. So the Fortress, mine. This is, by the way, there's a keyboard right here. Prokofiev. Even the and the same way that the Fortress, like somebody skipping, and then same thing, it's this skipping quality, what I really like about that. Thank you very much for the question. Well, another question I wanted to answer was from somebody named Dan Mensch. Great name, because a mensch is somebody who has a lot of humanity. So I think it's it's a Yiddish word, and question was, thank you. You bought a ticket to come see me play in St. Petersburg. Thank you very much, in 2022. Question was, is possible to take a photograph? Absolutely. So the way we do that is, after the concert is over, I'm not allowed to leave through the front doors. Like the way the audience enters, anybody who works in the concert hall, workers, musicians, me, the cleaning people, we all leave through the side door, which will be the artist entrance. So after the concert, it takes me a while to get my tuxedo off and wash up a little bit, and then say goodbye to the orchestra and the conductor, etc. So just come to the side, and when I'm leaving, I'll be right there. You'll see me getting out of the building. So then we'll take a nice picture. Which I love taking pictures with people, because then I actually get to meet you and talk to you, and give you a big hug, which is really, really nice. Thank you very much. It actually means a lot to me because, you know, I'm here usually stuck in a recording studio just with headphones on all day long. So I never really get a chance to meet people who are actually listening to my melodies. So I appreciate that. Okay, so the question was, what is the relation of the rampart theme to Armenian music? So the relation is that, yes, rampart is very much influenced by Armenian music. And a little backstory on that, forgive me for taking so much time to explain this, but when I was a little kid, about 11 or 12, I was doing a lot of these piano competitions, and there was one of the people that who was I was always competing against another pianist. His name is Vace Mankarian. I would always see him at all the competitions, and he was maybe 1 year older than me. So in piano competitions, when you're little, they put you in categories like the 7 to 9 year olds compete against each other. People who are between 10 to 12 compete against each other. People 13 to 15. So like I was in the 13 to 15 category, and Vace was like 14, and I was 13. Anyway, when we first met, I would see him all the time, and so we would talk, and I always remember listening to him play in the competition. He was playing this music of Franz Liszt, and I was fascinated. One of the pieces he always played was the Hungarian Rhapsody, number 6. This part. Then it would get really fast, like. The other piece, the Franz Liszt, that Vace would play of Franz Liszt was the second Hungarian Rhapsody, which I love a lot. Very stoic. then this turns into so that was how I encountered Vache Mankarian. Vache and I became friends, and then he would invite me to his house. He lived in a town maybe 30 minutes from my house. So my mother would drive me to Vache's house, and Vache's mother would make us beautiful Armenian tea and serve me these pastries. And their house had all these beautiful carpets from, they were actually from Lebanon. They're Armenians from Lebanon, and Lebanon at that time was in a war. So they had to, they fled Lebanon because they just couldn't live there anymore because of all the bombs and everything. So when I was at his house, he would show me Armenian music, and we would play duets. And he brought all this Armenian manuscript from Lebanon, and so we would just read through things. One of the first things that we played together is called the Babajanian. Babajanian is the composer. The Babajanian Armenian Rhapsody for 2 pianos. So it goes like this. These chords are so pretty. I loved the sound of that music, and so through that, he would show me, Vache would show me other music by Babajanian. One in particular, the Elegy. Well, anyway, there's another piece I like very much, and because of that, I was getting exposed to the music of Aram Khachaturian. Khachaturian, the probably the most famous of the Armenian composers. One of his great pieces is it's from a ballet. beautiful, beautiful ballet. If you ever have a chance, the Adagio from Spartacus. That I love that music, and also the Cacciatorian Violin Concerto. So I love the sound of Armenian music. This is Babajanian Elegy. Very, very open sound with a little exoticism. So, now getting to how this relates to Rampart. So I wanted Rampart to start off with a horn, like a faraway horn, almost like a Roman horn, like introducing something, not introducing a war, which would have been like. Something that's like a horn that's introducing something very beautiful. So that's why I'm. Just what something is about to happen that's very beautiful. So that was I wanted sort of an opening, and then you have this the harps going, and so the sound. one of my friends who is here, he's an opera singer, so he's rehearsing in the other room. So the yeah, that's the influence. All this beautiful Armenian music that I love. It has a very exotic feeling, and that's how it influenced Rampart, the Rampart tune. So there's a lot of music that uses sort of so it's like like a roll, like so it's like a strum. What I'm trying to imitate is like a strumming instrument, like oh, let's take a Russian melody. In a lot of Armenian music, there's a lot of accidentals. Khachaturian Piano Concerto. So anyway, I like how the influence of Armenian music interfacing with Western music, and actually I like any kind of music. Any kind of music that sounds good to me. Would like to try to incorporate it into whatever it is that I'm working on. But anyway, if that helps explain a little bit of the relationship of Armenian music to Rampart, that's why. And later on in my life, I became very good friends with Arakel and Ashtuik Daftian, who are Armenians, and now when I go to their house, they have lots of Armenian music too, and I'm always playing different Armenian tunes and violin pieces and songs and piano pieces. So it's wonderful. There's one Armenian piece that I love. It goes. It's a very strange piece. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for listening to the ramblings of a composer. I hope you have a wonderful week, and take care. See you guys soon.